Yeah, we are monitoring very closely the elections that are...
Wait, we should always start to thank the press. We thank you, the press, and everyone who is watching us from home.
Yes, so like I was saying, we are monitoring the elections that are happening in America. Of course, we are not happy. They did not invite us as observers. We need to monitor free and fair elections. Yeah.
Nevertheless, we are observing from where we are, and we want to tell you, Trump, Biden, that we are watching you, and we want these elections to be free, credible, and fair.
Yeah. The failure to do so, we are going to impose an embargo on them.
Sanctions.
Yeah.
We are releasing what is called the USIDERA.
USIDERA, yeah. United States of America Democracy and Economic Recovery Act.
It's actually USADERA.
Yeah, USADERA.
So we are warning you, be warned, and we are watching.
Thank you.
It's time we lived the live and we talked the talk. If you throw at us, we throw back at you.
We are not your puppets. Thank you.
And your surrogates either. Be warned. USA.
My people, comrades and friends, welcome to another episode of The Week with me, Comrade Fatso. And it's been another fantastic week in Wonderland. Henrietta said, oops, I took the wrong bag to the airport. Poor old Fortune Chasi is being harassed by owls. And Victor Matemadanda said the army is not here to feed you porridge. But first, Henrietta. You know when you rush out of your house on the way to Dubai and you grab the wrong bag? And it turns out that that bag happens to have 6 kgs of gold? Well, that's exactly what happened to poor old Henrietta Rushwaya. In court this week, she said that she picked up the wrong bag when leaving for the airport instead of a similar bag which had her hembe. Her lawyer, Tapson Detero, told the court the wrong bag was put into her vehicle and she did not have the knowledge of the contents that she took to the RGM International Airport. You mean to tell us that you meant to take a bag that had underwear, naked toothbrush, and by mistake you took one that had 6 kgs of gold and only noticed the difference when airport officials showed this to you? And you just happened to be on your way to a country frequented by gold smugglers. Oh, what I eat. I completely believe her. I mean, I've done that so many times. Rushing from my house to the airport, and instead of taking my small bag with 2 pairs of boxer shorts, 10 bond and a phone charger, I mistakenly took my large red suitcase filled with 600,000 yusa and 3 kgs of cocaine. You know, Tambi Kamarasta, that exact thing happened to me last Tuesday, Sha.
Mr. Shwai, the truth, if you lie under oath, jail time. Continue.
Alright, kwacho. Hatichataura nezvemari yamakaba kuziva. How far big, Mr. Rushwaya?
Inanga. Chokwadi ndesho kuti bag iroro asitombori bag rangu ranofambisa. Iri ndo bag rangu. All of my things.
Still on the gold smuggling nyaya, the ZRP made a world record this week for the fastest investigation ever. First Lady Auxilia Mnangagwa put out a press statement where she basically said she was giving the ZRP 30 minutes to tell people that she was not involved. After a record 25 minutes, the ZRP released a statement which said that after a thorough investigation, they had cleared her. It's amazing what the ZRP can accomplish with just a little motivation. I didn't know the ZRP still did investigations. I thought they just demanded bribes from the non-mask-wearing public. Do you know how I know that there's definitely something sinister happening around this gold smuggling scandal? Just by the number of press statements and press conferences that have been released. ZRP has released at least 2 statements. The First Lady, 1. Nick, press release Mangwana, felt left out, so he chimed in 2. And then Patrick came with the whole press conference.
If the British and the Americans continue on that regrettable path, we will, through our legislation, mobilize tough measures on their surrogates and psychopaths here. Our parliament is ready and our people are ready. We are tired of being punchbags of this angle-talk politics.
Ah, yeah. Paninyai.
Tauyawo. Mukomana anetsa.
Tishungurudza.
Anetsa paTwitter apa.
Ya, vamwe vakutomuti hanzi chibabesi.
Ya, zvoita sekunge tichitakaipa.
Ya, kunge ezvinezvi magetsi zvaangoenda so. Vanhu vakutotanga kuti dai anga aripo pamwe magetsi asingaendi.
Tisu toita senge tine mhosva saka tanga tichikumbirawo kuti dai matigadzirawo.
Kana kuti tova invincible kuti togona kungopinda kana mugedhi make asina kutiona. Anenge akuziva kuti tinombotumwa.
Zvinoda zizi. Zvinoda mazizi.
Pamusoro iyi. By zizi, you mean as in bird?
Mazizi. Mana. Mazizi mana.
Hey. Manje mazizi anoita here.
Ekutanga. There is surveillance. Rechibiri. There Bluetooth recording.
Sound.
Yeah.
Zvino pane ratingawanawo here rinogona kuti udza vari kutwita navo nezvaanenge achitaura mufoni imomo.
Kuspaya.
Rechitatu. Ndere cyber security.
Ndizvo.
Aiwa pakanaka tapanzwa.
Hey.
Ya kakachiri kadiki aka.
Ndiro rinoteerwa nemamwe ese.
Zvoti zvino nditobudisa pakadiniko.
Mari apo.
Ma-US, ma-Trump, ma-Obama, ma-Trump,
tauya ne
ma-Trump tasina.
RTGS equivalent.
RTGS. Unza zizi rangu. Aiwa msana munijera. Unza. Ana munzuro wakutorida.
Former Minister of Energy, Fortune Chasi, tweeted this week that he was being harassed by owls. Yes, mazizi. 4 of them, to be exact. He was probably joking, but that doesn't matter because the country's leading fake news website didn't waste any time before running with the headline, "At least 4 owls deployed to Fortune Chasi's house to torture him." Deployed, comrades. Of all the words to use, deployed. How do you deploy owls? Hello, Comrade Zishiri. Yes, Yapa, house number 50. Yeah, sharp. Over. Maybe Zim-I knows something that we don't know, because deployed is not a word that's used in casual conversation. Maybe owls is the new code word for masite. Either way, don't stay tuned to Zim-I for more out of this world news, because they are completely unbelievable. Hopewell Chingono has been arrested again, except this time they're charging him with, guess what? Corruption. The guy who exposed massive corruption in the Hurmen is now being arrested for contempt of court, and they're launching a corruption investigation into him. You couldn't make this shit up. You Hurmen guys, eh? In our favorite quote of the week, Victor, a grumpy old man, Matemadanda, told Zimbabweans that the Zimbabwe National Army is not trained to feed you porridge. Yes, Hansi, they are just here to crush anti-government protests. I thought the army was for like protecting us from foreign invasions from Malawi and doing Tuma international peacekeeping trips and stuff. Well, there you have it, comrades. Next time you're feeling hungry, don't go up to the nearest soldier and ask him for some pro-neutral. You have been warned. Remember, we've been keeping you updated about the Hurumen's plans to stifle our rights to freedom of expression and freedom to protest. They were originally planning to do it through the Patriotic Bill and now through amendments to the Criminal Law Codification and Reform Act. As we said, the proposed law will criminalize cooperating with foreign governments or holding a protest at an international event. We want you to take part in our Twitter poll about the Criminal Law Codification and Reform Act. Do you support these changes, or does this attack our freedom of speech? We want to hear from you. The UN's 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence runs this year from the 25th of November to the 10th of December. You can make a difference during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and the crisis that it's created across the world. You can support women and girl survivors of violence to stay safe and free of violence. This year the theme is Orange the World. Fund, respond, prevent, collect. Find out more about how you can join in the campaign at UN Women. Thanks for joining us on The Week. Follow Magamba TV on social media. I've been Comrade Fatso. You have been the people. This has been The Week. Thank you and Fortune